Fellow Nigerians, brothers and sisters, my fellow country people, I greet you all wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice. My name is Sirwealthson Henry Chukwudi, the president of the United People of Nigeria Worldwide Initiative. I want to quickly lend my voice and share my view with the Nigerian people on the trading news that is being on all social media and various newspapers, with the headline that Abubakar Shekau, the leader of Boko Haram, one of the most dangerous terrorist organization in the world, has been killed again. Now, many of you will be wondering, why did I say that Abubakar Shekau has been killed again? Nigerians, I think we shouldn't just easily forget that we have seen these headlines before. During the time of Goodluck Jonathan, we saw this headline. We were informed that Abubakar Shekau, the leader of Boko Haram, has been killed. Nigerians were rejoicing. Nigerians called for celebration. We have great confidence in our government, and we rated our military very high. But along the line, this same man, Abubakar Shekau, resurfaced again. That destabilized the confidence of the people on the government. We become afraid. Now we realize that our government only lied to us. That is why since then I take our government as comedians in power, comedians in government offices, who are not serious with what they are saying, who just say things that the people want to hear and not what the people needed to hear. And you know there is difference between what you want to hear and what you are supposed to hear. There is too big difference in these two words. What you want to hear is things that will make you relax, things that will give you joy, things that will make you feel happy. But what you needed to hear may offend you, but may save you. That is the difference. Now, we all lost this confidence on our government because Abubakar Shekau resurfaced and went to every media, mocked the Nigerian government and mocked Nigerians at large. We all were mocked by this same man, Abubakar Shekau, and our confidence was destroyed. Our government don't think before they act. They act before they think. Today we are hearing the same news headline, trading on every newspaper and social media, that Abubakar Shekau is dead again. But let us go into this if it is really serious. Who killed Abubakar Shekau? Nigerians, I think we need to ask question. When the USA, America, during the time of Obama, where they killed Osama bin Laden, they show some clips how Osama bin Laden was captured, how they killed Osama bin Laden, how they lost him from the surface of this earth. They give these videos as a proof of their work, and that is why the American people have great confidence in their government. So my question is this: Nigerians, can we ask our government to show us clip of who they kill. Every Nigerian today that is up to age, we know Abubakar Shekau. We want to see how he was killed. We need proof to build our confidence again on our government. Then, if not, I think on my own point of view, I would like to call the Nigerian people that self-defense is very, very important at this moment. We must take self-defense so serious at this moment. Now, not just only self-defense. Self-defense is needed. Family self-defense is needed. Community self-defense is needed. State self-defense is needed. And regional self-defense is most important at this moment. Every region needs to wake up to self-defense. And every governor hearing the sound of my voice needs to wake up and build a tight self-defense for their region and for their states. Now, listen and listen carefully. I asked a question: who killed Abubakar Shekau? Because from every news that I've been checking on, Abubakar Shekau was not killed by the Nigerian military. So ask yourself, fellow Nigerians, who then killed Abubakar Shekau? Abubakar Shekau was killed by another group of Islamic movement called ISWAP. ISWAP was a group that break out from Boko Haram and formed their own organization. My question is this: since ISWAP was formed, what has been the job of ISWAP? Where has ISWAP been all this while? Finally, we discovered that ISWAP have a link to ISIS. Many of you hear the information that Boko Haram is connected to ISIS. That is wrong. Boko Haram did not connect to ISIS. It was ISWAP that connects to ISIS. Now, ISIS sponsored ISWAP to fight against Boko Haram. ISIS empowered ISWAP with every information and the materials needed to fight Boko Haram. And today, we are celebrating that ISWAP conquered Boko Haram. Fellow Nigerians, let us give some breakdown on this. So what we are hearing today is that what the Nigerian military cannot do since 2009 till date, ISWAP did it in less than 1 week. ISWAP achieved it in less than 1 week. On this particular topic of insecurity, Nigeria, we have changed different security chief. And every security chief that comes in, Nigeria as a country will spend billions of dollars, billions of naira, billions of money. Yet, we keep seeing videos how Boko Haram is killing the Nigerian soldiers. This same Boko Haram who has killed Nigerian soldiers so cheaply like fowl, ISWAP went there and conquered the same Boko Haram in less than 1 week. This is to show you how strong is this ISWAP. And we should ask question: on which ground is ISWAP operating? Because ISWAP is not controlled by Nigerian government. ISWAP is formed as a terrorist organization as well, and have link to other terrorist organizations. So, terrorist organization came to help Nigeria to conquer terrorist organization in Nigeria. On what ground? Many of you should ask question. I just go through this newspaper and I discovered that on the head of Abubakar Shekau, the US government has placed $7 million for anybody that killed Abubakar Shekau. The US government will give $7 million. And the ISIS wake up, now want to get that money by all means, now have to sponsor ISWAP to conquer Boko Haram, for the ISIS to be able to receive this money from the US government. Guess what happened now, Nigerians? Finally, they claimed, or they show, or they informed that Abubakar Shekau, the leader of Boko Haram, is dead. Good and fine. But the US government refused to pay that money now. They refused to pay that money to ISWAP. What are their reasons? The reason of the US government is that they had an information that this ISWAP is connected to ISIS. Fellow Nigerians, now what is the fate of Nigerians since this money is not paid? Listen and listen carefully. I received information also that the bandits that we are talking about in Nigeria have the same connection to ISWAP. Bandits in Nigeria, those who are on the local field acting as kidnappers, they are working with the ISWAP. So now I begin to understand the drama here. Nigerians, there is a drama here. So all this why the bandit is kidnapping people, asking for money. So ISWAP is using this money to manage their movement. You see how they build money. Now that this money, the US government have denied that they will not pay this money to ISWAP, $7 million, they will not pay. Don't you think the same ISWAP will turn anger on the Nigerian people? That is why self-defense is very, very important at this moment. Nigerians, we need to wake up and wake up to reality, because the reality is before us. There will be massive attack, because now they are disappointed. They feel what they work for is not given to them. Fellow Nigerians, self-defense is very important at this moment. We should live with this consciousness of self-defense. If possibly, Nigerians, please stop staying late night outside. After a while, go back home to protect yourself and your family. We must live with the consciousness of self-defense, because every action always attracts a reaction. Underline this word. Every action always attracts a reaction. So Nigerians, we must ask ourselves, what would be the reaction of all of this movie that we are watching today? Because our government are full of lies. Our government are full of lies, and they are just being their self-interest is what they are fighting for. How do we tell the news? Abubakar Shekau is dead, or Abubakar Shekau is dead again. There is no confidence in this information. There is no confidence on this news headline about the death of Abubakar Shekau. Now, I want to quickly digress a little bit here. If you go to the southeast, our soldiers are working hard. Our soldiers are parading every state or street in Olu in search for ESN. And guess what? Every time they apprehend a member of ESN, they show it on the news, they show the person confesses, and either they lock the person up. I don't know what they do from there anyway, but they show the person, they present the person. But how come a terrorist organization like Boko Haram, our Nigerian government claim that they have victory over the Boko Haram through the help of ISWAP, and yet no video to show to the Nigerian people that what they are saying is true? Think about it. Now, let me quickly break down here, because, you know, Nigeria today, everything that is happening in Nigeria, we created it for ourselves. Our way of life is problem to us. Our way of life, the way we address issues, is problem to us. I was going through the weekly newspaper and I saw a comment, a provoking comment. I began to wonder, what kind of people do we have in government? People who don't reason. People who see protests as challenge. Let me quickly, on this ground, define what is called protest. Protest is defined in my own definition: an opportunity or space for a child to call the attention of his father or leader to listen to him or her. That is what protest is all about. But in Nigeria, our government, they see protests, peaceful protests, they see it as challenge. That is how they destroyed the focus of NSAS. Because they see it as a challenge. They don't want to listen to the people and know what the people is trying to pass across to them. They don't want to listen to the people and know the information the people are trying to pass across to them. Do you see? That is the madness of our leadership. I just watched this particular news. I was laughing. I said, our people, our leaders, sometimes they are stupid. Gaba Adamu. Gaba Adamu was not threatening Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho with the death of Abubakar Shekau. Gaba Adamu, I not classify him as a fool who don't reason before he talk. I think he talk before he reason. What does the death of Abubakar Shekau, the leader of Boko Haram, has to do with Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Nigerians, do we ask question at all? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu policy may be wrong. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu way of doing things may be provocative. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu policies may not be the right policy of achieving purpose. But listen, Nigerians, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his philosophy or his ideology over what he saw that is happening in Nigeria is correct. I'm telling you the truth. The reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed ESN, let us tell ourselves the truth. ESN was given birth to because the federal government of Nigeria refused not to hear the cry of the people. When Nigerians were crying and shouting about herdsmen, calling the attention of the government, if the government come at that time and condemn the act of herdsmen and warn the herdsmen and tell them, if Any S-men is fine with AK-47 will go to jail. If the government has addressed it, ESN will not be given birth to. That is the truth. That is the truth. I don't support ESN, the creation of ESN. But listen, ESN was born out of anger. That is the simple truth. I classify ESN as an illegal organization, but this organization was born out of anger. And Nigerians, we must come to that table of truth where we tell ourselves the truth. Sunday Igboho rose up with anger. Sunday Igboho action today demanding for Oduduwa nation was born out of anger. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu campaigning and say, let us divide and everybody go, was out of anger. Not because they hate Nigeria as a country, but they don't like this government. And the government know that the people don't have confidence on them. But we must tell ourselves this truth and stop all of this power. Why should we keep challenging ourselves with everything we see? Why can't we tell ourselves the truth? Why can't our government learn how to negotiate with people? Why can't our government learn how to call children to orderliness? The languages our government use is so provocative that even somebody who don't have intention to fight would like to fight. Fellow Nigerians, we must all rise up to this truth and begin to condemn evil at this moment. Nigeria is a great country, a God-blessed country. The amalgamation of Nigeria has brought us all a good life and we are enjoying it. What we are suffering today in Nigeria is bad government. The government policy is not working. I think the government has to sit down and go back to their drawing board and begin to check out to come up with policies that can carry the people along. Policies that the people can have confidence on. I think our people need to wake up and stop all of this threatening. There are other organizations today that is agitating. Divide Nigeria, let everybody go. Why are they agitating? Hundreds of agitation is coming up from different zones. Why? Because everybody's angry. But honestly speaking, fellow Nigerians, dividing the country is not a solution to our problem as human. This problem that is before us, we can fix it. I am using this opportunity to call the attention of Nigerians why this initiative was born. The United People of Nigeria Worldwide Initiative was born to unite the Nigerian people. Calling everybody, say, come, let us come together. We can fix our government. We can fix what is happening in Nigeria. Let us grow to that maturity on how to do things. That is why I want to use this opportunity to call the attention of the youth in Nigeria. Nigerian youth, we need to wake up. Our realization is really, really annoying. We must wake up from this ignorance and stop deceiving ourselves and come out from our fears and begin to take the bull by the horn. The Nigerian youth must wake up to do things correct. If the Nigerian youth don't wake up, we cannot do things correct. We cannot do things correct. We cannot do things correct. That is why I keep asking that the Nigerian youth, we must unite ourselves with the patriots of Nigeria to come together to change the system from the system. We need to go into the system and change it from the system. We don't need to kill ourselves. So if you are a Nigerian youth, a Nigerian citizen, wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice, I beg you in the name of God, please temper justice with mercy. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Hold your heart, don't lose your mind. Nigeria is our country. Our government has done it wrong, but we are the greatest government. Let's change it now. Let's change it now. That is why I keep telling people, Our government is really, really not reasonable. When Nigeria was in the start of shaking here, shaking there, Nigerians were calling Muhammad Buhari to attend to this problem at that initial stage. Instead of Muhammad Buhari to make a vital statement that can bring the people together, that can quench all this fire, Muhammad Buhari said the youths are lazy. All of these things that is happening today in Nigeria is to prove to Muhammad Buhari that the youths are not lazy. The youth are strong enough to destroy this country and put Nigeria on hold. The youth are strong enough. How many you go kill? That is the question. Nigerian government, how many you go kill? But I am begging the Nigerian youth and the Nigerian people, calm down. Don't lose your mind. Too many have died. No accountability for them. Let us unite. Let's come together. Let's do this correct. Two wrongs cannot make right. Our government is wrong. We cannot go wrong to correct wrong. Let us come together. Prepare for the forthcoming election. We can win. Believe me, we can win. And for those of you who have not joined us on this initiative, take this as an opportunity to join us with this number. +601 82 822 884. Let us come together. Let us unite and build a nation that we can be proud of. May God bless you all wherever you are, hearing the sound of my voice. Nigerians, it shall be well with you. May God protect you all, keep you all safe. But don't forget, live your everyday life with the consciousness of self-defense. Be careful in everywhere you go. And the time has come that the church needs to wake up. Yesterday, I just had a news that some bandits went to burn down Assemblies of God Church and kill 8. And a priest took a gunshot to escape. The church must wake up to understand it is not righteous for you to watch your enemies to kill you. It is not righteous. It is not righteousness for you to see people who hate you come to you and kill you. Self-defense is righteousness. Self-defense is righteousness. Don't let ignorance destroy you. Somebody is killing you. Say, okay, to God be the glory. I die for righteousness. That is not righteousness. You died for ignorance. You died with ignorance. Listen, let me tell you this truth. That is why I keep campaigning. The Nigerian government should legalize gun. Peace will reign. If gun is legalized in Kano, in Kaduna, peace will reign. Because when you get gun, you know say the person you go meet get gun. My brother, you go respect yourself. When you bring out your gun to shoot person and everybody will there get gun, my brother, you go respect yourself. That is why I'm calling the government to think about it. Legalize gun. There are some states that is in state of emergency. Nothing can happen. Our government cannot save the people. Like people of Kaduna can never be saved. People of Kaduna can never be saved. Kidnapping, raping, killing will never stop in those regions. Why? Because the people who are coming to do those things are coming to do it with extra power. They have the gun, they have the weapon, and the people who they are going to do it to, they are just like vegetarians. They don't have anything to defend themselves. So those people are going with confidence to kill people. If not, if you have self-defense, do you want to tell me they will kidnap 500 people, 200 people, and keep them in one place? It won't work. Our government should have a rethinking. The insecurity problem in Nigeria has become that big size that our government have to think. Have to think. Not disarming the people, the citizens, disarming them. Disarming the citizens with weapons is empowering these terrorists and bandits over the people. We must wake up to this truth. Fellow Nigerians, join us on this initiative. Please, we are building strength. We are coming. Nigerian people are coming. I beg every one of us, let us put strength together. We can achieve our dream. God bless you.